Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the best songs that musicians wrote in tribute to their own children. Number 10, Little Green, Joni Mitchell.
Just a little green, like the color when the spring is born.
One of the standouts on Joni Mitchell's self-reflexive masterpiece, Blue, is a gentle ballad about a newborn. The contemplation on the baby's future cryptically implies that she's being given away.
A little green, have a happy ending.
The always haunting classic took on greater meaning in 1993 when a former roommate publicly revealed that Mitchell had a daughter when she was a struggling artist. She was forced to give up Kelly Dale Anderson for adoption in 1966.
There was no way I could take her out of the hospital into a blizzard with no job, no roof over my head. There was no way I could take her.
This revelation led to Little Green being re-evaluated as one of Mitchell's most personal and courageous lyrics, and its devastating backstory also found a happy ending. In 1997, Killorn Gibb tracked down her biological mother, and the two have kept in touch ever since. Number 9, Lullaby, Goodnight My Angel, Billy Joel.
Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes.
Billy Joel's first tribute to his daughter was the Downeaster Alexa, though the jaunty tune was really about the boat named after her.
Well, I'm on the Downeaster Alexa.
With Lullaby, Goodnight My Angel, he shared true paternal tenderness. The song originated as a prelude to a suite, before Joel added lyrics about comforting a child asking difficult questions. His musings on legacy still get pretty deep to be for a 7-year-old.
Someday we'll all be gone, but lullabies go on and on.
All of this made for a deeply emotional piece that echoed the love ballads of Joel's youth. It thus feels reflective of a new phase in his maturity as a master lyricist. Alexa Ray Joel is now a singer-songwriter herself, whose musical legacy goes back to her father's universally soothing lullaby. Number 8, Glory and Blue, Jay-Z and Beyoncé.
Come on, baby, won't you hold on to me? Hold on to me.
Beyoncé and Jay-Z have long been one of pop's top power couples. In 2012, they became one of the top families. Just 2 days after the birth of Blue Ivy Carter, Jay-Z expressed his joy with the heartfelt hip-hop anthem Glory.
False alarms and false starts, all made better by the sound in your heart.
His newborn daughter is credited as a featured artist, whose voice is heard on the track. This soon earned her a Guinness World Record as the youngest person ever to appear on the Billboard charts. The following year, she was sampled on the track Blue on Beyoncé's self-titled album.
Hold on to me, Blue.
The moving love song complements Jay-Z's To Humble the Pop Culture Titans as proud parents, and it was only the beginning of Blue's glorious music career. Number 7, Kooks, David Bowie.
Will you stay in a lover's story? If you stay, you won't be sorry.
If the album Hunky Dory was mostly David Bowie dealing with his neurosis, one track finds beauty in it. Kooks is named for an eccentric couple asking their child to stay in their love story. The folk pop style was influenced by Neil Young, but Bowie is directly speaking to his and Angie Barnett's son Duncan Jones.
So take a chance with a couple of kooks hung up on romancing.
Bowie premiered Kooks at a BBC session just 4 days after becoming a father. The song certainly won over fans as a playful, vulnerable celebration of outsiders and the agency of their offspring.
'Cause if you stay with us, you're gonna be pretty cookie too.
Its legacy was further boosted by Jones growing up to be a talented sci-fi filmmaker. He clearly got his cosmic artistry from his self-described kooky dad. Number 6, All My Love, Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin's 1977 tour was cut short by unthinkable news. Singer Robert Plant had lost his 5-year-old son Carrick to illness. He and John Paul Jones would later articulate this grief with All My Love.
All my love, oh, all my love to you.
The synthesizer-driven power ballad was one of the few Zeppelin songs not written by the hard blues rock-orientated Jimmy Page. Some say this stylistic shift, as well as creative and personal conflicts behind the track, symbolised the beginning of the end for the band. But All My Love stands out on its own for the dynamic composition and poetic lyrics.
Yours is the cloth, mine is the hand that sews time.
Plant's expression of profound love and longing delivered one of Zeppelin's most beloved masterpieces, to say nothing of a timeless tribute to Carrick Pendragon Plant. Number 5, Sweetest Devotion, Adele.
With your loving, there ain't nothing that I can't adore.
Adele's album 25 is a challenging reflection on aging that naturally ends on a hopeful note. At least there's one man in her life she has nothing but good things to sing about. Sweetest Devotion is a powerhouse anthem about Adele's overwhelming love for her son. Faint sounds of 3-year-old Angelo's voice actually echo during the bookends of the song. In between is a cool crescendo into choruses that, as the lyric says, hit you like an explosion. Unfortunately, Sweetest Devotion wound up being one of the lesser-known tracks on the commercially and critically successful 25. At least it's a favourite among fans, a refreshingly uplifting testament to both Adele's emotive talent and the power of motherhood. Number 4, Forever Young, Bob Dylan. Known as the voice of his generation, Bob Dylan highlighted his 70s catalogue with a prayer for the next generation. Forever Young originated as a lullaby for his son and Sarah Lowndes' 4 children. Leave it to the leader of modern folk to find a masterpiece in a wholesome ditty about growing up to be hopeful and decent to others.
May you always do for others and let others do for you.
Forever Young would resonate through the ages as a classic song and a popular, empowering phrase. Rod Stewart's 1988 hit of the same name particularly stands above its tribute to both Dylan and Stewart's own kids.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you roll.
But no matter how many covers or homages reflect the fact, Dylan's tribute to his family will forever endure in parents everywhere.
May you stay forever young.
Number 3, Isn't She Lovely, Stevie Wonder. The second half of Songs in the Key of Life opens with the sound of life itself.
Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute. Oh.
Stevie Wonder wrote the swooning, sweeping love ballad Isn't She Lovely to honour the birth of Aisha Morris. Okay, she wasn't the newborn whose actual first cries were recorded for the song's intro, but samples of Wonder with his toddler daughter perfectly complement the serene interludes. Wonder insisted that such moments remain on the ready-made hit, making it too long to release as a single. That didn't stop Isn't She Lovely from becoming a huge staple of popular music.
Isn't she lovely? Made from love.
It's a musically and emotionally infectious classic, but no one can fully understand the joy it represents in Wonder and for Aisha. Number 2, Beautiful Boy, Darling Boy, Beautiful Boys. John Lennon, Yoko Ono.
You're a beautiful boy with all your little toys.
John Lennon and Yoko Ono separately lead the album Double Fantasy, but unite on the theme of their son Sean. Lennon's Beautiful Boy, Darling Boy is the better-known track, a whimsical tune to reassure a distressed child.
The monster's gone, he's on the run, and your daddy's here.
Ono echoes this theme more ethereally and just as hauntingly with Beautiful Boys. The love letter is also extended to her husband.
Oh, you beautiful boys, creating multiple plays.
Sadly, the lovely sentiments hold even more weight for the album being released less than a month before John's death. Sean persevered through this tragedy to become a renowned musician himself, but admits to now feeling infantilized by Beautiful Boy. For fans, though, his parents' tributes remain the purest expression of paternal love and the artist's legacy.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Sail to the Moon, Radiohead. Tom York delivers a bittersweet serenade on his hopes for Noah's future. What I Never Knew I Always Wanted, Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood declares her joy with her husband and their son Isaiah.
Life has a way of showing you just what you need.
Superstar Madonna. The Queen of Pop celebrates her own idol, actually featuring Lourdes on the track. Hailey's song Eminem. The edgy rapper finds happiness in raising and protecting his daughter.
My baby girl keeps getting older.
Just the Two of Us, Will Smith. The Fresh Prince scored a hit about siring and bonding with Jaden.
Into my knees, and I beg the Lord, please let me be a good daddy, all he needs.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Tears in Heaven, Eric Clapton.
There'll be no more tears in heaven.
The 1991 film Rush was Eric Clapton's first project after the accidental death of 4-year-old son Connor. The centerpiece of the soundtrack is framed by the movie as a melancholy love ballad. In fact, Tears in Heaven describes Clapton's vision of reuniting with his son in the afterlife.
Would it be the same?
Rush was a commercial disappointment, but its theme song won 3 Grammys and became one of Clapton's biggest hits. It's certainly one of his most beautiful. It also led to other cathartic tributes to Connor.
And will I know it when I don't get my father's eyes?
In 2004, Clapton formally retired these songs from live performances to resolve his mourning, but Tears in Heaven leaves a lasting legacy as an especially heartbreaking yet profoundly poignant love letter from an artist to a child. What are your most beloved songs that artists wrote for loved ones? Give your tribute in the comments.